When we use the word nourishment, we typically think of our bodies. We eat the right foods, exercise regularly. We don't always meet our goals or expectations, but getting in shape is top of mind. We measure our success by how our body looks, and more importantly, how we feel in our own skin. Oxford defines nourishment as consuming substances needed for growth, health, and good condition. Okay, so let's talk about spiritual nourishment. What does it mean to nourish your spirit? Just use the same definition. Substances needed for growth, health, and good condition. So what does spiritual growth mean? What does spiritual health mean? And what does spiritual good condition mean? Wow, this is a whole seminar just on these three questions. Like your body, your spirit requires the same level of conscious activity to keep it fit. Spiritual practices that stretch, challenge, and push your spirit to its limits. Are you as conscious and careful of what you put into your body for your spiritual nourishment as you are for your physical nourishment? Do you meditate? Do you read spiritual readings? Are you involved in discussion groups that challenge and push your ideas, philosophies, and beliefs? Engaging these types of activities may feel tough. Your spiritual muscles scream. However, just like a great workout, you can feel invigorated afterwards. With the right mindset, you feel your spiritual muscles strengthen and grow. Try some of these spiritual exercises. Read. Try Warriors of the Light by Paulo Coelho. He's my favorite author. Meditate. Try Alive in the Senses exercise. There's a YouTube link for that. I begin each session of my Authentic Interaction Monthly, and this is a Tai Chi activity. Third, engage. A spiritual discussion group. I recently initiated a 28-week spiritual discussion series. Each week deepens our community connection and generates a fresh set of spiritual practices. Fourth, write. Try journaling. Honestly, the weekly broadcasts you read are my weekly spiritual exercises. They clarify my thoughts, share wisdom with you, and ultimately leave my legacy. Try starting a podcast or a regular blog. The point is, spiritually nourish yourself. I learned a term from my sister-in-law related to food. She looked at a bag of potato chips longingly and said, I'm avoiding empty calories. And she ate the carrots on the table. Kudos to her, a nourishment victory. Wikipedia defines empty calories as supplying energy but little or no other nutrition in the way of vitamins, minerals, proteins, fiber, or essential fatty acids. Empty calories. What junk food do you totally love and does not provide nourishment? You want to eat it till it's gone, and when it's gone, you want more. Mine, a rich, cold, thick chocolate shake. So what are your spiritual empty calories? We're surrounded by channels that want us to consume their content. They can be as enticing as, well, a thick chocolate shake. I watch a new Netflix program until I complete the series. I watch a news program for hours in the evening. And at the end, I don't feel more informed or more nourished, just an empty feeling. Where did that night go? Ever experienced that? Yep, those are empty spiritual calories. So let's take this one step further. I believe anger and divisive language in our culture are indicators of people consuming too many empty spiritual calories. People repeat sound bites and memes without validating them to know what they're talking about. It was probably originated in fact, but facts were lost somewhere in the translation. In fact no longer matters. The meme is cool and sexy to propagate and consume and incite. And that's incite, C-I-T-E, not C-I-H-T-H-T. We extend zero effort to assess the meme's validity or potential harm. That extra effort is exactly the spiritual exercise we need to nourish our collective spirits. Just like a pulled muscle, anger and divisive language are pulled spiritual muscles just screaming for healing. Amidst the anger and divisiveness, please listen with empathy. More importantly, listen for that specific wisdom gem created just for you, especially if it gets under your skin. Healing begins with honed listening skills. Our collective spirits strengthen and grow. We become more spiritually healthy. We are spiritually nourished.